Hi guys, so it's all kicking off today. We're hoping to hang these masks above the entrance. And we're putting the covers back on the seats after they've had a good wash. As you can see, we've painted the floors blue, and this will hopefully be a posh hair salon from August. Just popped into Fat Mama's for lunch. Got a beautiful pool. Got the thali, which comes with some nice little puffed crackers. Oh, puffed bread. It's nice. It's a pretty chill place. I had a mango lassi, that was really nice. And just needed to eat something before I head home. Got my cat here. He's turned the curtains into a hammock. Look at this. Wow. Just got to the top of my road and there's this really big sign. I've never seen that before. It's quite impressive. It says your trusted partner for all finishing work. Definitely an impressive way to advertise. I was really worried there for a moment because I thought somebody had just opened another bar, or maybe it was a nightclub or something at the top of our road. I'm just walking down to CasaKeza to look at the lights because our friend Amabla was here today and he's been putting all of the lighting together. And we've been having some problems with the garden because I wanted really nice fairy lights. And fairy lights are a problem. I don't know why, but you used to be able to find them everywhere and now we can't find them. So the only thing that he can find are these things called snake lights, and basically they're LED. And the problem with LED is that they are blindingly bright. And we want like a nice quiet evening vibe. I think to me, LED feels like what electricity must have felt like to people who grew up with candles and gaslight. Like going from this nice mellow kind of, sorry, I'm just being a bit careful. I'm just watching the road because it's very, very dark. There are no street lights. And there's a really, really deep hole along, oh, it's a bit further up, I can see it. There's a really, really deep hole along here and you've got to be careful not to fall down this at night, which I could probably quite easily do if I'm talking to the camera. In fact, let me just walk on the road instead. It's probably safer than the pavement. I can't even remember what I was saying now. Yeah, so you can only get these LED snake lights and they are so bright. Daytime, okay, they're great. You don't need lighting in the daytime, but at nighttime when you just want to chill out, it's blinding. I can't find anything else, so we're still working on it. But he's put in a little bar light tonight. Not a bar as in drinking light, but a bar light as in a strip light. And I'm just walking down to CasaKeza to take a little look at it. I have to admit I'm not a huge fan of bar lights and strip lighting. But it might be the only thing that we can get at the moment, so let's go have a little look. I'm also taking a walk tonight because it's lovely and cool out here, so we're just entering this long dry season and it's nice to be out in the cooler air because it was just it was getting a bit sticky indoors, so it's nice to be out and about. But yes, let's go and see what these lights look like. There's two cars in our parking space and a taxi. Seems like there could be some people here. This looks fantastic. It's going to be a sewing shop. Fantastic mirror. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh my goodness. That is exactly what I wanted. That's amazing. And then we've got the display cabinets here, which we're going to curate as a shop. And oh my goodness. How amazing does that look? Let's go have a look at the outside. Okay, so here we have got the lamps. These ones look good, but I'm a bit worried that the light in here will be too dazzling. We might need to put a bit of paper just to soften that, but they look very, very cool. Okay, so this was the snake lighting, which is very, very bright, and the bar lighting actually looks a lot better. Okay, so the porch is looking really good. Quite bright, and he managed to get these working. So these lights here were disconnected, the wires were disconnected, but Amabla has managed to put them back on again and they look really good, so that's nice. This one here used to be over in that hut there, but it was too low down, so people kept hitting their head on it, so I'm glad that we've got rid of those. Oh yes, that one's lovely. That one's okay because it's high up, so nobody hits the head on that one, and it looks really beautiful. I think it's kind of Moroccan inspired. So those lights have been here for a long time and I really like that. Yeah, this is the bar light that he put on. I think it's okay. It's a lot better than the other one, but I feel like it needs some kind of shade over it. Because I think it's fine if you're sitting here facing away from it, but if you're sitting over there talking to somebody here, it's going to be really in your face. So maybe we can do something with the bamboo lighting or something, some kind of cover for it. I need to ask Grace, because my friend Grace, this is where she always sits, and I think she needs to have the final say on whether or not it's acceptable. Ooh, let me just show you this. So this is the sand pit. And a couple of days ago we hired a guy to bring some more sand because it was looking a bit sad and sorry for itself. So we've topped it up with more sand, fresh sand. So I think that looks really, really nice now. Okay. Ooh, this is a nice seating area. Yeah. That works, but again I feel like it's going to need a cover of some kind, but that colour lighting is much nicer. It's sort of an orangey sort of warm colour compared to this absolutely crazy white light over here. That to me is just too bright. It's like really, really, really bright. We can move this over because this one here is the stage, and so that does need really good lighting. So I'm thinking maybe we could put that lighting over there. I need to have a think about it. I need to think about it quickly because we need this to be finished. But I think we're doing very, very well. It's looking nice. There's a house over the road and it's got beautiful magical fairy lights. I feel like I want them like that. So yeah, it's looking really good, but there's a basketball match going on over there. It's looking really good, but it's really, really hard to find sort of low-level mood lighting. I'm just gonna switch off for a second because I think I might get a copyright strike from this bar. So yes, I've just about cleared the music and the hole and I'm walking back. Hold on. There's the hole. I can get back onto the pavement, and yeah, so it's been interesting. The guy who did the banana leaf porch finished today, and it looks fantastic. But he's one of these guys who every time I see him, it's like, more money, more money. And like we agreed a set amount at the beginning for the delivery of the banana leaf and for the installation. But then I said at the end that I'd pay him the last bit if he cleared up, because he left it all over the garden and I would have had to pay somebody to come and clear up after him, which I kind of feel like if you're doing a job, you should clear up as you go, or at least clear up afterwards. And so I think he was like, I think he was trying to play on me to give him more money for having done the clearing up, which I kind of feel should be part of the job. It was just like every time I see him, it's, oh, I need more money. He always says for transport, I need more money for transport, Yeah, so I'm glad that's over. I'm glad that it's finished now. Because it does look really good, and I'm glad that we did banana leaf, because I think it just looks so much nicer than plastic sheeting. But I noticed that he has left some plastic sheeting like hanging over the edge of it, which is not as pretty. But we'll see how well it lasts, how well it weathers. Yeah. So overall I think it's going well. The lighting is still a bit brighter than I would really like. It's definitely not the type of lighting I really wanted. But you know, that's one of the things, is you've just got to kind of take what you can get around here. And the options are often very limited. But it's just weird that like 10 years ago the lighting options were nicer than they are today. Everybody's kind of gone for this whole LED thing, and I just kind of, they're just not very nice at night time. They're just a bit too bright, you know. So anyway, let's go home. Actually, you know what, just before we go home, there's a little bar that I noticed opened on this road a while back. And I'm intrigued because I think it just used to be somebody's house. And then it had this beautiful wooden sign, but now it's kind of been replaced by this flashing extravaganza. I always wondered what it looked like inside. Miami Hub. But it appears to be closed. I don't know if they did that because it was somebody's house or not. Oh well. I was always curious what was inside. Okay, so today we're moving the piano over. Finally got the piano installed. So today we're doing drinks training with the serving staff. So we're laying out the different types of glasses and cups that we'll be using, so that everybody knows how to make the drinks and what to serve them in. We've got a locksmith because we don't know how to break into our cupboard.
These wings are baked. I wanted you to taste the baked ones and the fried one. These are fried ones, these are baked.
Okay.
And this is lemon mustard sauce, and this is ranch sauce. This is magro, and this is the fish. You told me to first do this one and this one. So you tell me.
So that's the tilapia and the panga.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Welcome to the restaurant world.
No, welcome to the influencer.
Any minute now, there's going to be a sofa here. The first cushion has arrived. So yeah, they were bringing in the sofa, but the police are at the end of the road and they've closed the road down, so they weren't just allowed to drive up here and deliver. We have road closures so often. Peeing it down with rain, and they were forced to drive all the way around and come the back roads to bring it here in the rain. So baby changing.
Yes.
So we've got a nice new baby changing table, and it's got a little guardrail here so you can't roll off. It's fabulous. The colour exactly matches the colour of sort of the bar. A little bit rain soaked. Thank you. Just see how comfy it is. Yeah, it's pretty comfy. It's wet. It's wet. It's come in the rain, but it's comfy. That looks amazing. Just giving my Iggy storyboard a little bit of a polish. You can see if you use the beeswax, it makes the wood look really nice and shiny. And this is what it will look like before. So, yeah, makes it look much better. It's such a simple thing to do, but it makes such a difference to the wood. Going to do it to the bar and all of the shelves. And it's really cool because where the wax doesn't fully reach, it leaves quite a bit of detailing. So it's pretty cool. I dropped by my friend Rudy's place at Pili Pili as my bike needed some work, and I discovered he's completely redone his pool. It's going to be gorgeous. Then it was back home to hang up one more mask, a painting, and find somewhere for these guys to live. We ended the day with some plating to try to figure out which plates to serve everything on. That was fun and tasty.